Okay, I am so sorry for being pretty late with not just episode 4, but a bit of 5 as well. So, to my Guilty Gear Strive Dual Rulers fans, I do apologize. I apologize. WCO, the site that I use, which I'm just gonna call it that. I'm not gonna call it the full name because don't want to say the actual full name because don't want people to know. They're like, oh my god, this and that. So yeah, WCO didn't have the sauce for episode 4. It took them quite a bit to finally have it on there. And then finally, holy shit, they finally had it on there. It was a bit too late because episode 5 was around the corner at that point. But it is what it is. So now that I call to it, I'm actually just going to do that. I'm not going to explain also. I mean, okay, you see the camera here. Obviously, it's more clear. I got a monitor that matches the Steam Deck as an early birthday gift. So, just saying right there. All right, so without further ado, let's get this shit started for reals. Okay, so with episode 4, I'm gonna breeze this one quick because there is basically like way too much scenes that they've already shown in episode 3. I feel like they kind of just recapped a bunch of stuff, kind of. I really didn't feel like we got much progression minus like certain things about knowing about like knowing about like well, kind of think about it. Yeah, because we got like a little bit of progression like here and there. For um, uh, you know, from Unica and whatnot. So there was stuff like that. Um, then we have like Kai basically be like, okay, I think that's what also the Brigada gonna after and be like, okay, look, we're gonna change the future. So pretty much, look, there was some little bit of progression here and there. That's all I'm gonna say about episode 4. Some progression here and there, but most of it kind of felt like a waste of time because like a little bit was just mainly some stuff we already knew about from the previous 3 episodes. So plus it kind of felt a recap. I'm gonna round this one up and give it like a 3 out of 5. It was okay. It was an alright episode. I mean, with little things here and there, that was pretty good. So maybe like an okay-ish episode or a decent episode at best. I think that's all I'm really gonna like say there, like as well. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we're just gonna give it that. But episode 5 though definitely was a huge improvement. So with episode 5, we got to learn a lot more, including um, Nika or Kai also was related to Nika in a way because of like brother and sister. Plus the politician dude basically trying to bribe Nika saying like, look, this is what gears are really about and stuff like that. I want to make a name for my yeah. So basically, he was corrupted from the start. So this dude was very corrupted from the start. He really wanted to use the gears to his own advantage and whatnot. So he just spread all this propaganda about gears um, basically being really bad for society and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I think overall we should be okay. I think we should be fine. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we have. Oh, sorry. No, it's just. No, sorry. It's almost must be some. Anyways, so yeah. So the politician dude we already know is like corrupt as fuck. Then we have like Then we had like the actual then we had the battle between like Johnny and like Biken and them fighting off against like Kai is like definitely corrupted with the cells of like um whatever was in for that gear that was a more possessive gear, and he turns into like this like demonic fucking thing. I gotta say the action this episode was pretty fucking good too. Not only did we get lots of lore when it comes to like what this despicable politician's doing, but also like the action. Like I said, the animation, in this episode as well was actually pretty damn good as well. Plus, we get some Bridget time as well. We get Bridget time a little bit, especially a naked Bridget. Oh, okay, not so naked, but like a little bit, kind of, just like whoa. That was also not on my bingo card, and that just came out of nowhere. But yeah, Anyways, anyways, yeah. So there was that. So yeah. Overall, I'm gonna round it out to be like a solid episode. This one was pretty much like a 4 out of 5. The other one, like I said, was just alright, but this one was like a pretty damn good, solid episode. Really enjoyed it. Had some moments, had some build up or whatever. So definitely can't wait to see what episode 6 is gonna bring to the table. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below for Dual Riders fans on what you guys think of Guilty Gear Strive Dual Rulers. Sorry, not Riders, Rulers. Like I said, episode 3 kind of was a bit of a waste of potential. Kind of felt like they just redo certain shots and scenes and all this other stuff. We got some progression, but we did get some progression, but not as much. Not as much leeway to what we have with episode 5, which was a huge step up when it comes to episode 5. So that was a huge step up there. But anyways, yeah, so that's basically it there. So yeah. So please take care of yourselves, y'all. Stay safe and healthy. It's right crazy times that are wacky crazy. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, guys. Are at peace, fuck out. Peace, all out, chain grace in the sky is the limit. And my fancy is pointing which way to watch, and heaven or hell. Let's rock.